Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here to work on a couple more pages of my Doily book. And after this video, I think one more video and then it will be finished. So I'm going to work on these two pages. These are the two middle pages in the book. I'll work on this one first, and then on this side I still haven't decided if it's going to be a flower page or another pocket page, so I'm going to leave this one, and then the back of the book for the last video. Okay, so I did get some things together. So I basically know what I want to do, but if you've seen my other videos, you know I sometimes change my mind. But I think it's basically going to be what I've already picked out. And let's see, I'm already missing something here. Where? Let's see. Get those, this, and this. Well, darn. All right. I'm missing the piece that I cut off for to put around just some little flowers. Let me just make sure I didn't put it somewhere up here. Well, I don't see it. So let me just grab that trim out of the drawer. Okay, so I'm just going to use this flower trim and take the flowers out individually. Let's see, and I need 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll just get that done first so I don't forget. And I think I'm just gonna cut the flowers. I'm not gonna bother with the leaves because I don't want it to be too big. It's supposed to look like, you know, give the impression of like a cameo. So I'm just gonna use the flowers. And I know it's close to the color. Now that I'm looking at it, it's so close to the colors. I'm wondering if I do have a blue, but I don't think it's the right blue. This really isn't a good start to my video. I thought it'd be totally prepared here. So let's see how this works out. And I do have one thing that I could do, but I won't do it right now because I'm not sure if I have a blue. But I have some they're not called perfect pearls, pearl pens. I think I have a blue, but I'm not positive. And if I do, then I can put a little dot in each one, and that'll bring out the blue. So I'm going to stick with these flowers and see what I have. But I'll do that last because I don't want to have to get up again. At least not this soon. So I don't know when this will go up. It might go up tonight. It's already late. Friday night. I might wait and have it go up tomorrow morning. I'm just not sure. Our weather hasn't been the greatest, and I think we're supposed to get downpours tomorrow, so I'm not sure how great that will be for internet. I was going to do these 2 pages last night, and I just didn't feel up to it. I procrastinated, and then I got really tired, and I just said, oh, the heck with it, go to bed. So I did. Our pollen counts has been really, really high here, and it just kind of drains me. I get so tired. I have to force myself not to take it, like to fall asleep on the couch while I'm doing, while I'm on the laptop or something during the day. So, all right, so I put those around there and oh, and look, there it is. So I put those around there. That's the image. I'll bring it up closer. You can see I love her. And the different shades of blues, browns, almost kind of goldish here. So I brought out a few different things. But as far as the dangles go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's the first one I'm going to put down. Let me bring this up. I want to make sure I get it straight. And I'm just wondering if I want to just cut off some of this excess. Let's do that, because I don't really need it. And you're not going to see it anyway. There. Okay, so let's put this. And I brought her down far enough that I don't have a lot of room under here to put the dangles, but that's okay because I want them to be longer. This is the second to the last doily, so I need them to be a little longer. All right, so let's put these down. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock already, but I'm not tired right now, so I'm just going to keep going, and I'll just get done what I can to get done. If I can get both pages done, fine. If I can't, then just wait for the next video. It's been so hot here too. I know it's hot everywhere. I had to go to the post office and the grocery store yesterday, and my I don't know if I even mentioned this in the last video because now I can't remember how long ago that was, but my air conditioning in my car crapped out, and so the only place I ever take my car to, he's like bombarded, and I need to get an estimate first to know if it's worth. I think the compressor's gone on the air conditioner, so I don't know if it's even going to be worth fixing. The car's 12 years old, but I love my car, and I don't want to, have to give it up, but I also, don't know if I can go through the whole summer without air conditioning. Not that I drive it that much, because I really don't. And it's mainly around town anyway. But just yesterday, it was like almost 90, and just going to the post office and then the grocery store and home, I was like, I had the windows open, but you know, it's just hot air at that temperature blowing in, and so I was going to stop for an iced coffee, and then I said, no, just get home and get back in the cool air. And I don't have anywhere I have to be this weekend. So I just plan on staying indoors and hopefully keep on crafting. Okay, and then I'm going to add this white one because there's just white, you know, throughout, so just to give it a little more. I'm not sure if I need that extra. I don't think I need this extra piece there. Alright, so let's put that there. So I hope you all are doing well and you're having a good weekend. So first it's my car, then my daughter calls me and says that the washing machine started, like her last wash, it started like smoking or something. So she unplugged it, and then it was making noise, so she said time for a new washer. So that was I think on Monday. So she always calls me on her way home from work, and she called Tuesday and said a new washing machine's coming on Thursday. They can't get it there till Thursday. So she goes home from work yesterday and she sends me a picture, a photo of her hugging the new washing machine. I went, oh my gosh, she's a trip. She's just hugging it like, and it's funny. The reason why I laugh about it is because when she was in college, for her first degree, it was spring break, and her and I ended up going to the Bahamas for a spring break. And we got to, first we flew into Fort Lauderdale. And we were supposed to then get, you know, on kind of like a puddle jumper almost. And it takes like, I think, 20 minutes to fly to the Bahamas. And, well, something happened to the plane, and we couldn't take off, so we ended up in the airport for hours. And then they finally got us on a flight, and we got to Paradise Island, and we get out the plane waiting for our luggage. No luggage. They took it off the plane that we landed in Fort Lauderdale, and they put it on the plane that was supposed to bring us to the Bahamas, instead of taking it off and then putting it on the plane that actually took us to the Bahamas. And we didn't get it until the next day. So all we had was what we had in our carry-on, which wasn't much. I think it was just one change of clothes, you know, we took. So later that next day, so we went out to the beach and just walked around and stuff. This is the applique that I think really kind of matches in the hat there. So I'm hoping this will work somehow. I'm going to cut out the flower. And the first thing I should do is make sure I'm not going to cut anything away, which I almost did, because I'm busy talking. So anyways, later that day, it was almost dinner time, and we went to the desk, and they said, oh, yep, your luggage came. We took it up to your room. So we get up to the room, and Angela's got this. She's just got this. She brought a huge piece of luggage. I mean, it was ridiculous what she packed for 1 week at a beach. And I had a smaller one. She lugs it up. It probably weighed like 50 pounds. She lugged it up onto the bed, and she straddled the suitcase and was hugging that. And this was like 15 years. No, it was more than that. Wait a minute. Let's see. She's 44, 34, 24. It was over 20 years ago. And it just reminded me, that picture just brought me back to that time in the Bahamas when they lost our luggage for a little bit, and she just hugged it like she hadn't seen it in a year. It was funny. I guess you had to be there. But, oh my gosh, we have the best time. What a difference when your children become adults. They actually, they actually like you again. So anyway, so now she messaged me last night before I went to bed, and she said, I got 2 loads done. No problems. There. Okay. So, let's see. I don't even know if was I in frame? Hopefully I was. Do I want to put it there? Yeah, I want to put it there. The way the leaves or whatever these are, I think it's okay. So I don't know if any other part of this is going to work out, as far as I could try. Let's see. I'm just trying to see where should I cut. All right, well, I'm not positive, so let's just do a little bit of gluing so I make sure I don't. That's the only place that might possibly. Let me cut this part off first. I don't think I want to use this part. No. If I use anything, it's going to be this little part here. Okay, wait a minute now. I think I know where I want to cut. All right, so let's get these glued down. Okay, why did I glue that down? I don't want that part, right? What was I thinking? I want that part. Okay, let me cut this part. Okay, I have to concentrate or I'll end up cutting something I shouldn't. All right, now let's cut around this. Oh my gosh, I'm so stumped up. Let's just cut up in a little bit into the trying to think of the word. The netting, just to see where we are. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, now let's see if I want, what else I might want to take out here. Do I want to leave that? Let's put that there. Okay, I'm not sure about this, so let's do this. Because I may have to cut it just, even if I use both pieces, just so they'll fit right. All right, we have that there. Now let's see what I was thinking. Now I could leave that there. And bring that over there. Okay. I've got that there. All right. All right, what did I do with those blue flowers? Oh, here they are. Now I did take out a few little ribbon flowers in that that I had found in blue. I have hardly anything in blue, So let's see. I need to bring some blue in. These are tiny though. Okay, that's not going to work, that one there. No, I don't think they're going to sit right. Okay, the other thing is I took out, I think this is the only blue applique I have. And I know the colors don't always come out for you. But there's like several shades of, let me put this over here. There's like several shades of blue that would that I think might work. So let me look at this quick and see. All right, let's put that back there and see how these are going to work and which ones I want to cut. And I think oh my gosh, look at all the threads. Holy moly. This isn't going to be an easy one to cut. Yikes, there's a lot of threads. Well, to see, there's so many seed beads, pearls. I don't know if you can see how many, if you can really see the seed beads and all that. Some of them are so tiny. Oh, I like this piece here. This piece would work. All right, I just am gonna have to start gluing. All right, so I want to glue this because this is one flower to another. That's on part of the flower. I just don't want to lose any of those seed beads. Whether you'd notice they were gone or not. Okay. All right, so one flower at a time. Let's cut this one. Okay. Cut away all this netting we don't need. Okay. All right, so let's see how this blue works. Okay, I think this blue's gonna work. And I really kind of like the color going along with whatever this color is. It looks kind of goldish to me, but I'm not positive. So I won't guess what it is. Let's see. Okay, that's too much. See, that's how you don't know what's too much until you try. So when I did that, I just didn't take me even 1 second to say too much. So let's put those over there. And I do want, and see now this is a little bit darker shade, so this goes more like that, but I don't need it. I don't need the whole thing to show. So let's leave that there for a minute. All right, and then I don't really have any, there's no really darker ones, but let's, I want to take this one off, this here, because it's smaller. All right, so let's do that. That's really the only one that, but I'm going to put a little bit right there. It's really the only one that's possibly going to the other flower. All right, so let's cut this. Okay, it's a half an hour. It's going to be longer than I thought it would, but we'll see if I can keep your interest. And I don't like doing long videos because I know it's hard, you know, especially when you watch multiple videos. It's hard for me to just sit and watch, like, if one video is a whole hour long. Not that I haven't done that, but then that just means, you know, I probably have one less video that I didn't get to watch. All right, so let's put that under there. I still think these, are going to be, well, although I don't know, maybe maybe they would work. Oh, I actually like that. I actually like that. All right. I'm not going to fool around with it anymore. That's how it's going to be. Let me bring it over. Yep. I like it. All right, let's start gluing down. Let's get this, especially before I change my mind. All right, so we have that one. Let's take this up. All right, I'm gonna put some glue on that one. And then we're gonna glue just the middle of this one for now. And then this one, I'm only doing the middle for now, just so that they don't go anywhere. And then this one will go right there. And then this one goes right, oops, come on, goes right there. Get that out of there. Okay, and I'm just gonna follow along the thread lines. And we'll start this one just under there. Alright, so first I have to get that one underneath. And then I can finish gluing this down on top of it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to put a few little drops to keep them from curling up. That should work on that one. Excuse me. Alright. No, that's gonna bug me. So, a little drop there, and a little drop across there. There. Alright, so there we have another one. And I like how that came out. So then, like I said, I'm leaving this one blank because I'm not sure yet what it's going to be. Alright, let me put that up there. And let's see how far I can get on this one. Alright, so here's the next one. I have it straight up and down. Okay. So I took out some more. I'll do the dangles first. This is going to go down in here. Okay. So, whoops, let's get this glued down. So has anyone gone anywhere this summer yet? I'm not going anywhere. Staying right here. I'm happy to do that. Okay, so I have a couple more. So because of the colors, I am going to use these again. I already cut them. Let me get the correct sides though. Okay, that one, this one. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but I can, if parts of it are shiny, then I can tell. Okay. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to add this piece to the other side. Okay. All right. That way there I'm not adding a lot of bulk on the other side, because this this last page is going to be basically flat, but I needed something behind the white here, so that works. Okay, now where's that one? Okay, so this one's gonna go like that, and then this one is going to go there. I'm gonna overlap them a little, and this one's gonna go there, And then these two are going to go in between. I'm trying to think now. Or do I want the two to go in the back? And then put these over like that. Yeah, I think that's how I want it. Okay. Probably not that it really matters, but I'm just going to put a little bit in the middle of each flower. Alright, and then this is going to go right here. And this is going to go right there. This is going to go right there. Okay. And then I have this little trim here. And again, in case anybody's watching that hasn't watched the first two videos, all the laces and trims and everything, except for the doilies and the images, are Crafty Me Shop. And the link for the group is in the description box. It's the only way that you can purchase is by being in the group. That's where the weekly sales are, right in the group. And there's new stuff every week. There's sales going on like all weekend basically. And we have some new designers added to the design team. Here's the image up closer. And then here's the bottom part. Now, okay, this is not Crafty Me Shop, I don't think anyway. I had this in my stash for a long time. I'm just gonna cut the flower. And then this is what's gonna go around. And I have more, but it's in a tote, because I didn't realize I only had 7 when I cut this, and you need 8, but I might not need the one down here, because that's usually where the applique is going to go, so I'm not going to worry about that, because I can always add another one if I don't end up covering it. And until I get these sitting on there, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use these or not. They might be too big, but I think they're going to work because the color is perfect. I hope they're going to work anyway. Okay, so we want that one. And this last one. So I'm not sure if I want to put it here. I'm not going to glue those down until I add an applique. Like I said, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're too big. I don't know. So let's leave them for now. And then I brought out another applique, mainly for this piece here. So let me not waste time and just cut this and see if it's going to work. Let's see, what do I have to glue? Okay. I'm going to glue that down, even though I don't think it's going to affect where I cut the flowers. But just in case, doesn't hurt to glue. Let me... Okay, that's all I need to do. Oh, it's getting hot. The pocket lights up above me get really hot. All right. Wait a minute. Did I put glue on that? I did. What about over here? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna cut where hopefully I didn't just cut any beads off, but I don't think I did. Okay. All right, and this I must have cut off on a different section of this, so I'm not sure. I don't know. These aren't going to work. They're too big. So I'm leaving them blank for tonight. I'll find something. All right, so let's cut a little bit of the netting off. Need all this. There. All right, so let's see what I was thinking with this piece here. Or do I want to put it over here? Okay, it probably fits better over here, but we need to get rid of some more of this netting. Totally unnecessary. Okay, so we've got that, which I could put kind of behind there. All right, and then we have this piece, and this is why I keep all the pieces. Let's got way too much knitting. Let's cut that off, even if I won't use it any more of it. Let's see. Okay. All right, so I think want to cut this off. Because it's just too wide. Okay. And then move this over to here. And that way there, a flower can go in there. And I could still use this if I find a place for it. That's too much. Let's see these. I hadn't thought of this, but let me see. I love these flowers. This trim is so pretty by the yard. They're like, I think they're like rosebuds, but I'm not positive. But let's see. Let's see how they'd look. I'll cut a couple of them. Okay. Or maybe we should put this one here. Put that one there. I'm not sure. Hold on 1 second. I just really need to blow my nose. And I can't mute, so I apologize. Because I'm on my webcam, and if I can mute, I have no idea how to do that. Okay. All right, let me just do a little bit of I mean, I may not even need to find something, or just something that's got a couple of them. Let me put that there rather than that one. Let's cut that off. Kind of do a little poking around there. Maybe a couple of them would work as actual flowers. I didn't think of that. Let's see, let's put, no, maybe one up here, no, one up here. Nope, that's too like up and down there. Maybe like in between there. Yep, that looks better. I kind of like those here. Let's see. Do we need any more? Maybe not. I can't see anywhere else to put them. I kind of like that. Let me see though. Let me find. Here's another one of those little flowers. Let me cut this off. Nope, that goes with those leaves. It's got to be this one. I don't want to waste, because this is one of my favorite new trims. One more cut. Okay, so let's make that a little bit more dimensional. Okay, there we go. All right, whether I use it or not, I want to make this more dimensional, so I'm going to do that. All right, so let's put this back there. Yep. All right, I don't, let me see. Nope, those are too big. Okay, is that could be hidden away. I'm thinking of stealing one of these to put in the middle. But I don't want to end up losing the rest of them. So I'm trying to think of how I can do that. And it's, when you look, it's almost, it can be almost kind of hidden. So let me see if there's, you wouldn't, like if I took that off, you wouldn't even be able to, or if I took this one off. All right, you know what, I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to cut from the top though, so hopefully, there. It didn't affect any of the other ones. And put that right there. It's kind of a strange shape, but let's do it. Let's see what happens. I don't want to stick my finger in the hot glue. Let's there. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, I'm still not sure about these. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, because I'm not going to do that tonight. I can do that another time. So I'm going to put a little bit here to tack that down. I'm going to put a little bit here to tack this down. So it doesn't go anywhere. Same with this. And the same with this. Okay, and then I just thought something else. All right, so then I'm going to put this down, because that isn't going anywhere. I like that. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. So, all right, where's that one I started to take off? All right. All right, so I want this little flower here. I'm going to sacrifice the leaves for the flower. All right. All right. And then this, I want them to be more dimensional. So this is going to go right there. then this can go down a little more. I'm going to go right along this here. Just because I don't want it to go anywhere. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. And then this one, where are we? All right, let me cut this last one. And I'll take the stem off because I just glued that down when I shouldn't have. Right here. Alright, can I get that to go under? Yeah. Or maybe do I want it? Yep. I want it to go over. Alright, I'm just going to put a little bit here. And I want that to go over. Like that. Okay. I'm not going to use these. So, I mean, you can leave me a comment if you want, but I think it would be too much. Now that I've added more of these flowers to make it more dimensional, I think it would be too much. Oh my gosh, we're at an hour. Just over an hour. Okay, so that's all for tonight. Excuse me. All right, so there's the other 2 pages. I completely forgot I had these. I've had these for so long too. These are in my stash, but I think they would have been too dark. Yeah. So good. I'm glad I didn't remember those. All right, so those are 2 pages. I believe they're almost done. I may take a couple more of these little beads, put one in there and one right there. But I don't want to keep going. I'm up to an hour and 3 minutes. So if you stayed here the whole time, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me. And if not, that's okay. That's a long video. I didn't plan on spending that much time, but I did want to get these 2 pages done. So, saying that, I'm going to say I'll be back with hopefully just one more video, and it will be completely done. So I'm just going to say bye for now.